Hi everybody, we are live again in our page. If you don't know me, I am Jancy Roy, currently working as a clinical nurse in Adelaide, South Australia. Um, Along with my nursing job, I not recently, 1 year ago, joined an online business, which is really a very good platform. And together with me, I've got Regina from UK, and it is very
Hello.
late night, Regina. I know it's I think 1:30 or 1 a.m. So she joined with us. She's working as a assistant manager in one of the hospital, and Sandhya, she's an RN working in New Zealand. And Dr. Legina Joshua, she's Melbourne, isn't it, Legina?
Sydney, Sydney, Sydney,
Sydney. Yeah,
Sydney.
she is from Sydney. Join with us today. Together, we are going to discuss few questions where normally our clients ask us about this business. What is this business? There are few common questions. So we are going to ask those common questions, and you will get the answer through our answers. Okay. So those who are watching us live or those who are watching replay, I am welcoming all of you. A very good morning from Adelaide, Australia, and other part of the world. Good morning or good night. So we are going to start this question. But before we start, I'll just ask Regina to introduce yourself. Um, just a brief information what you do and where you live, and just a brief information every one of you. Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Regina.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Regina from Great Britain. I work as a nurse and deputy manager post. I've been in this country for more than 20 years and we are settled in here. So nice to be in the part of this team. I'm so glad to have a live today with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Regina. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Sandhya, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody, whoever's watching globally. I'm Sandhya. I live in New Zealand. I work as a registered nurse here in emergency department. I've been in this country for almost 14 years, and I'm amazed to be in this business where everything is like an opportunity and amazing team that we are in, and I feel privileged to be a part of it.
Thank you. Thank you, Sandhya. Thank you so much. Dr. Legina, can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you so much, Anastasia, for inviting me for this live. Those who do not know me, my name is Ligina. I'm a doctor by profession. Currently, I'm doing my post graduation here in UNSW Sydney, and I'm living with my husband here in Sydney, Australia.
Thank you so much, Legina. Thank you. We actually had one more person, but unfortunately, she was not able to come. Hopefully, next time we will have a live. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining with me today. So, we will ask the first question goes to Sandhya. So Sandhya, because I know many people they ask us, why do we need to pay 149 US dollar to get the information about your business? Why can't you tell us? So you can tell us instead of us paying 149 US dollar. So in that question, how do you answer the person?
Sure. Now, the main thing is whenever they ask us that question about paying 149, we would ask them whether they have already watched the webinar, which is already 90 minutes long. Now, there is so much about the company and the products and how we deal with things. It is just not possible for us to tell everything in one go. And also, if we say everything, their mind is going to get saturated and it's going to be all over the place. We do not want to overwhelm with that. So, first of all, we have to say this to them that paying 149 does not get them into the business. It is not that. What they are paying for is they are entering into like a 30 days time period where they have all their time to make an informed decision. They're going to get two emails from us. One email is going to give them the receipt of 149. The other one is going to give them a ID and password. In that, there are about, say, 8 to 9 mini videos. They are like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Overall, it's about 3 hours of information they can watch in their own time. Now, what it consists is, what are the companies that's involved, that we affiliate with, what are the products, what is the compensation plan, and how we can affiliate with each one of them, and what is going to be the startup cost, and like that. There's so much information in that that we do not want them to miss out on. They can watch it in their own time and have the entire information. If we were to tell each one of them 3 hours, 3 hours, where we would have the time to tell each one of them? The reason we are doing the business is because we want to save up on that time, right? That's why they have to sign up for this. And in those 30 days, they make like a decision whether they want to go ahead or not. If they want to go ahead, yes, they can book a coaching call where the coach will sit with them and make a strategy about, according to their business goals, how whether they can go ahead or not. Now, after watching the videos, if you feel that, oh, this is not for me, more than welcome. The person you have registered with, you can just let them know to, just pay back. I want a refund. And that can be done immediately because our community and our admin system is big about that. The moment you say refund, no questions asked, we can refund. But yes, we would like to know why would you like to refund, whether why you felt it. So basically, I think that's about it. Would you
Yeah.
like to add anything?
Yeah, you did explain well because what you said is 3 hours, 3 hours video or 2.5 hours video. We cannot just tell all the information in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. They're going to miss out a lot of things, and we cannot memorize everything. Imagine that 3 hours, 3 hours video. How are we going to tell them? So it will be a second-hand information. So let them get, they need to get the first-hand information through that video. So they get all the information, they will not miss out anything, and they are not going to lose the money if they don't want to. They can always ask for a refund, and nobody is going to lose anything when you are paying 149, because that is the step what we followed, all of us, all four of us, and our group is I think 225 plus thousand people are in our group. All of us joined same way. 149 we paid after watching the 90 minutes free webinar. We paid 149, then we take the decision whether to join or not. So that is the best video you need to watch so that you can make a decision. Not that 90 minutes webinar, but this video will let you make a decision whether to go ahead or whether to get a refund. So I think that's all about it. Thank you so much, Sandhya. You did explain very well. So the next question goes to um, Ligina. So, what is the emergency? Because these days, every single person when I was talking to, they all have a second stream of income, whether it is online or whether it is a second job. Most of them have a second stream of income. Why it is an emergency, especially these days, to have a second stream of income? Do you think it is a necessary thing, or do you think it is not that important? So can you, when people ask, or when people are struggling, what you going to tell them?
I couldn't hear the last part, Jan Stacy.
So when someone is
Then
asking you,
first,
what is the importance joining, what is the importance to get a second stream of income? Is it
yeah.
emergency to have a second
So it
stream of
is,
income?
yeah.
Did you get the question?
Thank you so much, Jan Stacy, for this question. I would say it is really, yeah. Um,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jan Stacey, for this question. Yeah, I would say having a second source of income is really important because it will help us to provide a financial security. Because because of the inflation, what is happening and what happened. I remember that like 5 6 years back, a thing that if we go to a supermarket, a thing that we get it for $5, now we have to pay $10 or $15. So so if we want to meet that gap, we need an extra source of income. With one person salary or with one source of income, it is really difficult to meet the expenses. uh, when people think that we are living in a very good country, but at the same time our expenses are also very high, that we need to pay the mortgage, other insurance of the car, education of the children, everything is very expensive nowadays. So many people are very smart nowadays to find out a second source of income, because relying on a single source of income, it can be risky. Suppose during the COVID time, that many people lost their job. So those who had a second stream of income, they were not worried about their living expense or anything, but those who were relying on a single source of income, they went into a financial struggle. So, in order to meet our financial needs, it's always better to have a second source of income. The second thing is we can reach the financial goals very fast. For example, we can pay off our debt, we can pay off our mortgages, we can pay off our whatever debt we have, we can pay it off very quickly, and we can start saving the money, so that we will be very stable financially. The third thing is it will increase the flexibility, which means we can take time off. We don't need to work. I personally know a person who works 7 days a week. That means that person is not at all spending time, quality time with the family, or spending time or living his life actually. So if he doesn't work for 7 days, it's really difficult for him to meet his expenses, like paying the rent and everything. So he's working 7 days a week. So if we have an extra source of income, it is the flexibility is very high, because we don't need to work so hard like that. We can take off, we can travel wherever we want. All that things are there. Then the fourth thing is we can use it as an emergency fund. Suppose if it can happen any time emergency. Suppose if we have an emergency like a hospital case, we can use this income very easily. We don't need to ask anyone for the financial help during this time of crisis. So, moreover, the last thing is I want to say is the retirement saving. So, how long we will work like this day and night to save the money for our children, moreover, to pay the mortgage, everything. So, if we have a second source of income, we can save that money, and we can save it for the retirement life. Moreover, if we want to go and see our parents in India, we don't need to ask anyone. So we don't feel any guilty inside by spending first if we spend this money to go to India to spend there with the family. So that's the main reason why I joined this business. Even though doctors can earn a very good money, I know very good money here, but a second stream of income is very necessary. Even though we have a very good source of income, it's better to avoid the risk, and also it will increase our financial stability. So
Yeah, very good, Legina. You explain very well all the points you have said. Good. So we are actually wise. All of us has taken the step to join this business. Our business is a legitimate business. That's why most of us is all professional. Like I would say, like 95 or 98% is professional. So why we all join in this business? It is one of the emergency situation that you need to have a second stream of income. So when you're looking for a second stream of income, you need to look for a legitimate one. So you don't want to get into a scam, or you don't want to get into a anything, something like that. You don't want to. You want to go straight forward. don't want to muck around. As a professional, we don't want to get into something which actually we will lose our profession, or we will lose our registration, or we will create a bad remark on our family or our church members. We don't want to do that. That's why we all research about this business, and we all think this business is a legitimate business, as we pay tax, and also it is legal. So we don't want to join any illegal thing, and this is one of the best platform if anyone is looking for a second stream of income. And it is an emergency these days, as Ligina explained very well about the expensive expense in our life. As we are in good country, yes, whether it is UK, America, Australia, or New Zealand, we are living in a very good country, but our expense is also very high. Same like the standard of life is so high. Yeah, thank you so much, Ligina. Well explained. Now, the next question goes to Regina. Sorry, Regina, we are keeping you awake in middle of the night. Um, so, people ask when they join, they ask, do you need an investment to join in this business? So, without any investment, we all know that there is nothing free in this world. Like, so, can you just explain when people ask you that question, how do you answer them? What answer you going to tell them?
Of course, there is no business, I think, without investment. So, if you want to start a traditional business, you have to put a lots amount. We have really high ticket products in here, so our commission, sorry, our investment is compared to the other business is quite low. And if you simple way for a traditional business with high ticket products, you have to say minimum 50 lakhs or something. So we are not going to put that amount in here. We compared to other businesses, quite very less investment we are putting into the business. So it's easy to go into the business like this with the low investment. So it's quite very good to invest in which way when you're if we are sorry we have like a minimal job or something like that, we can easily put the investment into this business.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Regina. And I will just explain it shortly. I will explain. I was in UK before, so we had a very good business, and we invested 42,000 pounds to start the business. So that is the traditional business. When you start a traditional business, you need to invest a large amount of money. One of my colleague who works with me, she have got her own business. No, it is an online business, but something about the food. So I know, because I am close to her, I work with her, I know how much she invests. She have invested 25 to $30,000. So when you are thinking about the investment part, if you are starting a business, like whether it is franchisee, whether it is a online business by your own, or whether it is a hotel, restaurant, or what do you call, grocery shop, whatever it is, if you are going to start a business, you need to spend 25 to $30,000 in Australia. Wherever, whichever country it is, it will be almost the same investment. So the beauty of our business is, we are affiliated with a 50 plus years old Japanese company. So because we are affiliated with a reputed company, we don't need to spend that much of investment. It's only one third of investment you need to put. So without, I always tell them an example. If you want to have a mango, you can buy from the shop. That's true. But if you want a mango from your own tree, you need to plant a seed. Alright. That is true. Without planting a seed, you cannot get a fruit unless you buy from the shop. That is different. Exactly the same thing for starting a business. You need to plant first, then you wait for the fruits to come. You need to look after, you need to nurture them, water them, then the fruit comes, it will grow, and the fruit comes, and there will be a harvest time for us. That is the thing I always tell them. So compared to the traditional business, the investment is very less, but if you invest now, it is a very good asset for your pension or for your family, for your children, for lifelong. This will, it is not going to finish within 5 months, 6 months, or 1 year. It is a lifelong asset for your family. So I think we explained very well, and our viewers can understand why, what is the importance, and why we need to invest. So all of that, they, I think they have understand well. So the last one, I think I will answer. If anybody who wants to join this business, you can always register in our website. All of our website is shown here. So you can, if you are interested. And this is, I'm telling you, this is a trustable online business. This is not scam. It is a real one. And if I tell my success story, within 8 to 9 months' time, I have achieved my fourth milestone, which is an unbelievable thing. That means I am earning a five-figure income from this business. I know it is very difficult to believe. People who are watching us from outside, it is difficult to believe, but this is the truth. I'm earning a five-figure income. Why? Because I have taken that step, paying 149, and I took that decision to make a coaching call, and I joined this business. So this is well worth it. I'm telling you. Please, if you are listening us today, register in our website, Regina's or Sandhya's or Ligina's or mine, anyone's website, you can register. It is a true life changing business, and you will never regret it after joining. You will think, oh, why I haven't joined this before? Because a few days ago, I think one day before, one of my buyer had a coaching call, and her husband was asking why we didn't join this business earlier than this, why we haven't taken the decision. See that they know the potential of this business. That's why they are asking why we haven't joined this before. So don't regret it. Don't waste your time watching us growing. Please register in our website, and thank you so much for watching us today. And thank you, Regina, Sandhya, and Ligina. Especially Regina is a late night she's sitting. Thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully, we have answered everyone's question today. And see you again, all those who are watching us, replay or live. We like to see you. We like to see you inside the pages. Thank you so much for everyone.